Well, hello everybody, I'm Pat Strikes Back. Welcome to another real-time commentary video brought to you by the super really cool guys on Patreon. We got Langman Glenn, Casual Fridays, XX Brasta 455XX, Daniel and Average Fella, Kean McKeon, Crawler TM, and David Shook. Thanks a lot, guys, for your $10 donations. And if you want to be a super really cool guy too, you can head on over to patreon.com/PatStrikesBack and help out with making these kind of videos more regularly. So, the point where we left off last time, we added the ability to colorize hats and stuff, and all that's really left to do is add an interface thing where you can select your hat and change the color on there, and I'm really not looking forward to trying to do Flash real time. I'm going to end up looking like an idiot here, because I'm really not an expert on the Flash. Well, let's try it anyway. So I'm going to start off with, I already have this frame background thing I made, and I'm just going to duplicate that. We're going to call it hat panel. And let's just drop this in. And just try to align it vaguely decently. And we're going to come in here. And I guess just kind of scale it down a bit. Something like that's probably good. And we're going to make a new layer. And I stole this out of the colors panel. And I just try to get it in here. Just trying to... pay no attention to the fact I'm just duplicating it. Please don't mind. Don't worry. It's going to be fine. Please pay no mind to my incompetence of Adobe Flash. Okay, that I guess should be decent enough. Okay, so now what I'm thinking we're going to do is just add kind of like a list box sort of thing for where all the hats would be listed, at least to be temporary. So, let's see. We're gonna call this the hat list box. Oh, cock. Fuck. I hate Flash. I hate Flash. It's the worst program in the world. It is. Why's it gotta suck? Why's it gotta be so fucking lame? I don't like Flash. I really hate Flash. Okay. Alright. Now we want to set up some of our sliders here. So I'm going to steal them again. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it! And what the fuck? Did you God? Okay. We've already been at this for 20 hours. Alright, so this is gonna be our color sliders. And then this was what? This is our list box. Goddamn box. Alright, so that's all labeled. What do we got here? I'm gonna rename this hat underscore red. And we're gonna make this in hat underscore green, and we're gonna make this in hat underscore blue. Okay, so let's hit save and we'll export it and we'll see if it still works in the game. Okie dokie, here we go. And re-import that and save that, and yeah, we have this. I don't like fucking around with Flash, especially real time. So when Crash loads, what we're gonna want to do is get every known hat or hair class, populate this list, set these sliders to the default color, Then make it so when you select an item in the list, it'll change the hat or hair to the selected class, and then moving these sliders will adjust the color of the hair hat. This is gonna be a pain in the ass because I haven't really thought about how I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it on camera, and I'm gonna just look stupid and like a goof, and it's a miserable time. I guess we'll try doing just the list first. We're taking in steps here. Let's make a function in Flash to populate this list. Hat name string void something like that. And now what we're gonna want to do is go properties. We want to get this, so we're gonna call this hat panel. Come back over here, and then in the code we're gonna be like hat panel dot add item. This is a weird function. Okay, I think that should do it. So from Unreal Script now, I think we can just call add hat, and then yeah, add hat to list. Yeah, we're gonna call it that, add hat to list, just so it's a little bit more descript. And then this function is gonna take in a string called hat name, I guess. And then we're gonna be like, this isn't very good, I know, but just hold the fuck on. Alright, so what we're gonna wanna do is pass flash this, pass flash that, flash equals in flash, and then here add hat to list, we're gonna want to be like flash dot action script void, yeah, and then we want to call this I think that should be about it for that. Well, at least for adding an arbitrary string to the hat list, not actually adding the hats. Okay, one thing I forgot real quick. We're going to steal this. Going to add an exec function. Add hat string hat name. UI dot add hat to list. Okay, and this of course has to be a lot more complicated than I fucking wanted. Nope. Then we're gonna come in here, we're gonna put a copy of this, and then we're just gonna be like UI dot this. Just a pass-through function, because yeah. Add hat. Fuck. Access none flash. Let's go here. Let's go into the top thing. Pass flash. Instead, we're gonna be like pass hat panel. Hat list box. Add that. Okay, after enough fucking around and tinkering with that, add hat fuck. Alright, well it added it, but now I have to embed the fonts. Flash sucks! Alright, so I had already solved this problem when I made the load panel, because it needs to load in that text dynamically. And it needs the fonts embedded in order for the fonts to actually work. So let's see, how do we do that? Make sure we're on the right frame. And what do we need to change? I think it's just going to be this. Maybe. So let's just try that. And we'll try re-importing and re-saving the package. Now what happens? Boom. Okay. We have fonts now. Now what we want to make it do is dynamically populate that list with the available hats. So what I'm going to need to do is in the UI manager, we're going to have to make an, let's see, a var array of string. And we're going to call this hat list, I guess. And we're going to pop on down here. And then we're going to put in our hat names, which is going to be, let's see, hat default hair. Had default hair. I had default hair. Hat default hair. Hat dunce. And hat fedora. I guess I'll make bald an option. It'll be a special case one where it doesn't actually use the name. Bald, default hair, hat dunce, hat fedora. Function populate hat list. And then there's going to be a local int I. Yes, and then for I equals 0, I is less than hat list dot length, and then I plus plus, just a regular iterator. And then we're gonna be like UI dot add hat to list. Then it's gonna be hat list at I. And then what we need to do is populate hat list on the post begin play, which is right here. Save. Try it. All right. Moment of truth. Let's see. We should get bald, hat default hair, hat dunce, and hat fedora when we launch it. Should automatically pop up in the box. Nothing happened. It tried to do it, but it didn't know what the hat panel was yet, so it did it too soon. According to the log here. So a way I can completely cheat is just set a thing so it delays half a second before populating the list. See if that does it. Here we go. That what? No, shit. Okay. This rule tells it to repeat, and we don't want it to repeat. Okay. All right. So now we have all our what? Okay. We have our options. Now we just gotta make it so when you click one, it actually pops that hat right on. Okay, now that I'm thinking about this, there might not actually be a good way to spawn the hat from a string. My idea was to make it so just when you click the item on the list, it would pass what's like what the actual text is, and try to spawn the hat class from that. But I don't think that's actually possible, as far as I can tell. So I'm not 100% sure if this is a thing, but I'm just going to try using the hat list box dot selected index. I'm not sure if that's valid or not, but we'll see. So we're going to have a function select hat, which takes in an int, the hat index, and for now we're just going to do a log hat index, and then one of those, and then this, and then one of this. Save. All right, we're gonna see what happens. Okay. What was that about? Hat index 0 is bald default hair is 1. Hat dunce is 2. Hat fedora is 3. So we're returning the right values. Now we just actually need to equate that to putting the hat on. I think I may just have to ghetto rig this and just do one of these switch hat index case 0 break 0, so that's bald. 1 will be regular default hair, dunce hat, fedora. Nope. 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna put a comment in here that'll tell us we gotta remove hat, and then in here we're gonna call character.attach hat. So if it's 1, we want default hair, hat default hair, dunce hat fedora. I'm gonna have to change it to this. Okay. Hey. Now clicking bald's not going to do anything though. Check it out. Hey. And now that the string names that go in to populate this don't really matter, we can make them say different things that are a little less dumb. Bald is fine. I guess we'll just call it, what, like mohawk, and then call it dunce hat fedora. Now let's make bald actually work. Function remove hat if hat does not equal none. No, what the fuck? Hat dot destroy, and then come back over here. Select hat, and then we'll just do this. Boom. And badoom. Save. I gotta do this first. Save. Okay, here we are. Mohawk, dunce hat, fedora, bald, mohawk, fedora, dunce hat, bald, fedora, mohawk, dunce hat, bald. Okay, I think that just about wraps it up for this part. I know I'm being kind of stingy with this, but it is a really big pain in the ass to work with Flash. For one, Flash just sucks ass, and it's essentially like trying to write 2 programs to communicate back and forth simultaneously. And yeah, it's just a clusterfuck. So we're going to come back in the next part and do the colorizing crap. That shouldn't be a really big deal. And maybe I'll actually think about it before doing it, so it's a little less clunky of a thing. But yeah, before I go here, I want to take another moment to thank our super really cool guy patrons on Patreon. We got Langman Glenn, Chasual Fridays, XX Brasta, 455XX, Daniel and Average Fella, Kian McKeon, Crawler TM, and David Shook. Thank you guys for your $10 donations. It's really helping out a lot. Also, thank you to the rest of the Patreons. If you want to become a patron too, head on over to patreon.com/PatStrikesBack. Consider tossing a couple bucks our way. Also, we have a t-shirt. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you guys are getting a kick out of these videos. They are kind of a pain in the ass to record and have time to do. So I hope they're working. I hope they're keeping you guys interested. That's about it for now. See you in the next one.